Righty ho. There we go. Are we live? I think we might be. Let's see. Give us a thumbs up under the video if it's working okay. And let's see. Or type something in the chat or something. Let's see. Who's there? Elaine, good evening. Elaine and Roger, hello, hello. Peter W, good evening. Peter N, Peter C, Rob, hello, hello. Pete and Stella, Simon, yes. Yes is good. Excellent. Must be working then. Oh, right. Evening all. Hope we're all well. Mad week one way or another. But yes. Mad day as well, isn't it? In this mad country we seem to find ourselves in. Guys, just sit down with the vodka and cranberry. Think I've made it a bit strong. Well, I think a large vodka sounds like a very good idea. I've not had one for a good while. But yes. Doesn't sound like a bad idea, does it? But never mind. Right, so what have we got to say? What have we got to tell you? So hopefully you've all had a look at the 3 little videos of the lost collection. I have to say lost because it's not lost anymore, obviously, because we found it, but you know what I mean. Those 64 rather fabulous machines. And hopefully there's something there that appeals to you all. And so I can sell it all to you in due course. So I'm looking, I think, where's my pencil in October the 26th for that one. With obviously viewing on the Saturday, and I'm possibly viewing the Sunday before, so I'll put it there. Possibly viewing on the 19th. It all depends on getting a lot of stuff done in time and everything fall into place. Not least of which will be following this September's auction. Just look at my chart here. I try to plan it all out. Everything is going to have to be gone within a week after the September auction. So by the following Sunday, so I can get the stuff in. Now, I know what some of you will be thinking, oh, I'll leave it a few extra days and I can have a sneaky extra peek at the lost collection. And no, you can't. So anything that's not gone by Monday the 6th of October will be departing from the warehouse and going somewhere else into storage. You'll have to collect it from there, which will cost you money. So bear that in mind. Pull your fingers out, get yourselves organised. You've got a week to collect it, which is more than a lot of auction houses give you anyway. So, you know, I'm not doing it for the sake of it. I'm doing it because I need the warehouse empty to get all these machines in, because I have to put an extra row of shelving down the other side where I usually have the floor standing machines, because obviously these are all countertop machines. So I've got to get all those out so I can get more racking in, which is currently upstairs, move all that downstairs, and so on and so on. So it's a big job. And then get it all photographed, get it all moved obviously first from the storage units, get it all in, get it all photographed, get it all videoed. We've also got to go through them all and, you know, give them a squirt of oil and a polish up and whatnot. So there's a hell of a lot of work to do in that short period of time. Which means I need everybody to play along from your end if you're buying stuff, and you know, just help me out on that score. And then once you collect from that auction, assuming you buy anything on the 26th of October, you'll be able to drop stuff in for the November sale at that point. So I won't be able to take stuff in for the November sale until then either. So yeah, it's going to be a bit of a mad few months, because obviously I've squeezed an extra slot machine auction in where I didn't usually have it. And as you know, there's not a huge amount of space in the warehouse to play with. So it'll be all right. It'll all kind of slot in around each other, and it'll be fine. But yeah, I'm going to have to be strict with people. So yes, there we are. So that's that one. Even Gary, Elaine's got vodka and lemonade. Just said to Roger, what an alternative mixer as fed up of lemonade. Cranberry juice sounds a good plan. Vodka and Red Bull is always good. Used to be my drink of choice back in the day. In that case, will Chris be collecting machines then, Steve? Possibly. Or I might just take them all up there and dump them on him. Stick them in his warehouse in North Wales. Don't know. I haven't sorted that bit out yet, other than they need to go. As I say, Chris, his driver Mike has had his shoulder operation, still recovering. I don't think he's back driving yet. I have to catch up with Chris actually. I haven't had 5 minutes to give him a ring. But yeah, we'll sort something up. Paul's just in from the Toby. Very good. All about drinks recommendations tonight. Look. Vodka and caramel. I used to like if you had what was the blue one? The Smirnoff Blue vodka. Norsk was it called? Norsk berry or something? It's like a light blue. Very nice. Just like that one. All different ways to kind of collect vodkas. We had the big pier on the bar. Had 50, 60 different vodkas probably. With some kind of fruity ones. Quite nice. Different berry flavour ones and things. Anyway, yeah, so there we are. So that's our kind of planned. And also in November will be 2 more auctions, I think. So that's going to kind of have to be probably on the 2nd of November and the 16th of November. The slot machine will be on the 30th. So on the 2nd will be a load of what I'm calling from paper auctions. Got a whole load of stamps, first aid covers, magazines, posters, circus programs, books, all that kind of stuff, or paper stuff that's coming with various other collections over the past year, really, and kind of all accumulated. I keep putting it in the boxes and shoving it away, and I need to get it all sold. So I'm sort of cataloguing that in the background, because I can do that separately. That can just all live upstairs, all that stuff, and then clear out on the 16th of November, which will be anything that's been left lying about. So I will be in over the next week or two, digging out all the things that have been knocking around for God knows how long, bits and bobs, and pinging you all an email if you've bought anything you've forgotten about and saying, come and fetch it. And equally anything that's still knocking around that hasn't sold from way back. If you don't go and fetch it, it goes in that auction and it might sell for £1. And if it doesn't sell for £1 and it's still there, it will go in the skip. You have been warned, because I haven't got space to keep falling over stuff. It's all got to go. Because December I'm having off, which comes as a shock to many of you. After the November auction, I'm going to have a couple of weeks off. And then it'll be Christmas anyway, New Year and one thing and another. And it's my birthday in December, it's my niece's birthday in December and all sorts of things. So this year I've decided to hell with it. I'm actually going to have 2 or 3 weeks off. So there you go. And then we'll see what next year brings. Peter, all booked in for dinner next Saturday, EP. Yes, well done for reminding me. Thank you very much. So on the events page, if you go on the Colcon website where it says next event details here, I'll stick a link in the thing as well. In a moment, link in the chat. But go to colcon.uk/events is details of next weekend's meetup. There's a nice green form here, look. So all I'm after, if you're staying, this is only if you're staying for the evening meal. So the Saturday event and the Sunday event, they're both free admission. Turn up whenever you like. The details are there, the address, the postcode, etc., etc. So you don't need to book in as such for those. But if you're joining us at the pub Saturday night, which is about 10 minutes from Woodbank, just fill this in, pop your name in there and your email, and any, if you come with your partner or your wife or husband or your mistress or whatever, if you're that lucky, or the kids, whatever, just so we got an idea for numbers. I think we're booked in for about 12 at the moment, but the pub does get quite busy. Obviously it's a Saturday night, then we can make sure we've got enough spaces for us all to sit. So even if you've already said to me or to Rob that you're coming, it would be helpful. Please just do that as well, and then we can double check that we've got enough space for everybody. Because the trouble is with these sort of things, some people tell Rob, some people tell me, some people fill the form in, and then we're trying to liaise between just 3 different lists, and that's when we end up only having 12 spaces to try and get 20 people in or whatever. So just do that for me, that'd be grateful. We'll see you there. Should be a good weekend. So all the details there you need, the addresses for Woodbank and for the concourse at Skelmersdale, which is Darren's place. So should be a good weekend, shouldn't it? Looking forward to it. Right, a few new bits in for the September auction. So at the moment, I think I've got listed 71 machines. Good variety again. Turned into another cracking sale, really. So a few more bits have popped in the last few days, which I will find if I can find the correct button, which I think is this button. Yes, it is that button. Morning, everyone. Morning, Mr. Tree Frog. Right, so a few new bits. This is a, let me find my notes. This is a Prosit trade stem by ABT. Mid-30s, a beer themed one. It's quite nice, isn't it? That's an old penny. All nice and original. Working. Pop your penny, push the slider in, the real, the disc's been nice design, isn't it? Kind of very deco looking. Nice painted designs on the cabinet side as well. Really nice and original looking machine. Not had this one before. So trade stem collectors, that's a different one. Quite a sweet little thing. And we've got one of these, which is a dice lighter match vendor thing. We did have one of these before. Unusual little thing. Working again. All original. So it's a three-way machine, this one. So it does quite a lot. It's only a little dinky little countertop thing. Only about as wide as like a mini Sega or something like that. 6-8 inches wide. So stick your coin in. And pull the little knob, little plunger knob thing out, and then the dice tumble in the top. It vends book matches. You get two book matches for your 1 cent, and then on the front of that kind of black thing on the left, as you look at the photograph there, that's a lighter. So it gets hot like your car cigarette lighter. So lethal machine, delightfully lethal. Plug it in, metal case. Excellent. What could possibly go wrong with that? Great one for the kids to play with, isn't it? And learn not to touch things that are hot. Burny fingers. So anyway, one of those. So it's rather sweet. So we did have one of those before. Quite an unusual little thing. Rock Island Sweepstakes. This one, we think we sold this very machine a few years back. I think, was it when I was doing the whole COVID nonsense thing, when we had to do the online thing? I think it might have been. I seem to remember that was here in the house. And I think there wasn't quite working, or something was up. But anyway, it's now all working. Works on all coins. Last coin showing the back that you bet with has got like anti-cheat things on it, etc., etc. This is the gambling version without the gun vendor on it. So that's the gambling one. The horses spin, or the ball spins around the horses. It's got all new set of repro artwork with it as well. So it's original artwork in the machine, which I think is alright personally, but then I quite like original artwork on things. Some people like them to look restore as new, so there is a new set with it. They've been ordered in from the States if you want to do it. All it really is glass. There's perspex in the top rather than glass, so you could do the getting a bit of glass cut for it really. That nice machine. Don't turn up too often those. Orion on sixpence, I think this one. This one we sold a few auctions back. Chap had a bit of change around. I think he spotted something he fancied in October, and he whipped this one in this morning. Like, can you sell this? Oh, okay. So there you go. Don't mind selling things twice. Kit Kat vendor. That one I think is all there, all working. Keys. Yeah, if you like your vending machines, like your advertising bits. It is what it is. That's it. Oh yeah, we had another one of these wooden animals come back. Funny enough, I sold all these, didn't I? Remember a whole load of these several years back. And one arrived with another machine, and this one arrived today as well. I said, well, I'm not really taking non-machine stuff, but as I'd sold it before, I haven't really got one in. Go on then. Slip it in. So there we are, little sea lion on a stand. Yeah, made for it. What's that? Oh, well, it's a tin sign. And the clock, of course. Another ex Thomas's Hunstanton store. Again, sat there 50 years, 50, however many years it is now. 54 years, isn't it? Untouched. Easy restoration. Lots of people have bought these now, haven't they, and done them. They don't take a lot to do up. Always come up really nice. These, the chrome always comes up pretty good on them. Another one of those. Oh, there we are, back to square one again. Let's click the play button. There we go. So there we are. Another few little bits. Elaine, oh, I love that Roger. What, you love that Roger? We all love that Roger. We can't help but love him, can you really? Or did you mean you love a particular machine? Or was it Roger that said, oh, I love that? And if so, what? You can't leave us in suspense like this with half a message. We need to know what's going on. The machine. Ah, which machine? Bear in mind, the chat messages come through usually about a picture behind what I'm looking at. That's why sometimes slightly out of sync. Ah, the horse racing one. Yeah, nice things, those. Nice little countertop. It's only about, what's about a foot square, something like that, a little bit more. 14 inches square, maybe. And work on all coins as well, which is quite nice. It shows you in the back window because it'll be on the bar. So in the back of the machine there's a window. It shows what coins being played on what bet. So back in the day, you know, you stand at the bar waiting for your drink to be served. You stick a cent or a nickel or a dime in it or whatever. And if you won, then yeah, the bartender would see what coin you played and would pay you accordingly the odds of whatever coin you played. Yeah, quite fun little things, really. So that's that. Yes, so tomorrow, Saturday, I should be at the warehouse most of the day, pretty much. Do let me know if you're coming to drop stuff off or collect things, come to that, because I've got a ton of stuff to do. So once I think everyone has been, who I know is coming, I'll probably come back home again. So don't just randomly turn up halfway through the afternoon expecting me to be there if you haven't let me know, because chances are I won't be, and then you'd have wasted your trip. Sunday, I don't think I'm going to be there. It kind of depends on the weather, really. If it's a nice day, I won't be. Just going out with the kids. If it's a really crap day, then I might be. So if you really can't come Saturday and really have to come Sunday, you'll have to check in with me Saturday night. See if I'm going to be around or not. But then entries are closed, so we're going to end up with, I'm not sure if there's anything else due in, but we're getting on for 80 machines, aren't we? So that's a pretty good selection again. And again, some nice stuff this time, some stuff we've not had before, quite a few we've not had before. A couple of those little pay-up pinballs we've not had before. What else? There was another spinny electromechanical thing we hadn't had before. There's that oddball kind of Mills poinsettia, but a very flat-fronted one with a strange jackpot. I've not had one of those before, I don't think. What else? I'm just looking quickly down the pictures now. Whirligig, not saw one of those before. The Shields kind of wheel-em-in thing. Not had one of those before. So yeah, amazing, isn't it? Even after all these years, and after however many thousands and thousands and thousands of machines I've sold, still things turn up we've not had before. In some cases, not even seen before. So yeah, you still kind of wonder what else is out there waiting to be seen, waiting to be discovered. But that's kind of what makes the job fun, isn't it? The picture changes I typed, I will try and convince you we need it. You definitely need it. Definitely. You can write Sega on it if you like, if that helps. Looking forward to seeing the bingo roll down ball game in action. Ah, yeah, the bingo pin table thing. Let's go back over here. Bingo, 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 bingo. Where is it? Threes. Bingo, be able to talk about it. Bingo. This one. Well, I can't blow the picture up, just a little temporary picture. Yeah, the cash payout. Not seen that one before. Don't know of another one. So, yeah. So it's next week's job really, getting all this stuff photographed and videoed, obviously, in due course. Assume it's conversion. Yeah, I don't know, to be honest. I don't think it is, because the playfield on all those little bingos, if you look, the playfields are all very different layout, and they all kind of use same kind of parts. They're like the little wedge shaped, essentially flippers, aren't they? That don't flip. But there's no evidence on it that it's ever had a different design or anything. And this one's cash payout. And there's no, you know, on the bottom rail of the back box, it doesn't look like it's ever had a slot for sweet payout. The kind of design almost looks like it, because it's got that where it says win line. Win tuppence, any line, win tuppence down the right hand side, that kind of orangey panel. Sorry, I can't blow the picture up any bigger. But I did instantly think, oh, maybe that was a sweet payout, because it's similar to the shoot and the tuck shop where it visibly shows the sweets. But there's no evidence of it ever having that kind of payout. But I will have a better look. Obviously, we'll photograph the insides as well, and we'll see if we can find anybody who's had another one or knows of one. But yeah, whether it was just a you know, someone did a conversion and rebuilt the back box. It seems unlikely, don't it? You just blank the payout cover, wouldn't you? Or use that as a coin payout. We had one before. Was it a shoot a couple of auctions ago where the payout had been converted onto old pennies, but it just stacked them up in the back the same as the sweets, and they rolled down the glass, which was quite fun. This one, obviously, they come out underneath the coin entry. So it looked like it was done like that. Don't know. Interesting thing. But yeah, if you look on the other ones, where are the other ones? We've got threes. The playfield is different on that. You see that has the little sweet payout with the window in the back where you can see the sweeties. And then shoot. Again, the playfield is quite different on the shoot. And then the one you'll have probably seen before is tuck shop, isn't it? That turns up probably the most often. I've probably got a bigger picture of tuck shop. I can show you a bit better. Yeah. So interesting. Then you got this other. I don't know who made this one. Win a lot. Haven't discovered that yet. We've had one before on legs. Payout pin table. With fairy lights on the playfield, which I thought, you know, maybe somebody just replaced them with those, but no, this other one, which is definitely different. This one's never had legs, obviously. We've got in this time again. It's the same old kind of fairy lights on the playfield. They're obviously made like that. But I don't know who made that one. If anyone knows, I always like to know these things. Yeah, what was the pinball? That's quite good fun as well. I played this one. A big hit. It's quite a nice game. It kind of looks better on the fly there, doesn't it? Centre ball shooter allows full action width playfield. Yeah, so there's no rail down the side. We usually fire the ball up the right hand side with the plunger. This one fires out of the lost hole, essentially. There's a solenoid in there. So you just press the flipper button and it fires the ball straight up the centre of the playfield. Which is quite interesting. So a bit of a different gameplay on it. In good condition as well. Works nice and so it's quite a fun game to play because it's a bit different. What year is it? 77. Yeah. Rather nice machine. Like your pinballs. Is it a Shield? I assume so. I haven't seen a name on it, but I don't think the other ones have names on either, do they? I shall look for badges, name badges, when I do them. Have I plugged the wheel in yet? No, I haven't. I haven't plugged anything in yet. I've been a busy bunny this week, but I will do. Time to Sell a Kidney is a great auction ahead. Yes, I think someone else is going to sell the wife, and someone else is going to try and mortgage the children. Yeah, I think it's well, yes, a couple of good auctions to be fair. There's some good stuff in this one, and obviously some good stuff if you like your bandits in October. But what's kind of nice is the sale. I don't think there's anything in October that's in this sale. So there's no overlap. That was a bit of a worry that people would maybe save the money for one auction and affect the other one, but there's kind of nothing. There's no really rare bandits in the September sale that people would think, oh, maybe I won't buy that rare bandit because I want to buy one in October. And often people who are into bandits aren't particularly into war machines or aren't particularly into pinballs or whatever, so they don't really clash with each other, which is nice, because that was a little bit of a worry. But yeah, some nice bits in both sales. So yeah, treat yourselves to something. It's nearly Christmas, isn't it? Buy yourselves an early Christmas present. I'm trying very hard not to be tempted myself with things, which is difficult. You know, can't resist everything bar temptation, as the old saying goes. But yes, I'm trying to be good. I don't suppose it works. It doesn't often, but you know, we'll try and be good. Just like an auction in the old days, yeah. I know some of those back at the race course. We used to get like 200 odd machines, I think, sometimes. They're a bit mad, weren't they? All in a day as well. Everything in, sold and out again, all in a day. Which kind of proves my point when some people, mentioning no names, spend 3 months to come and get their machine. It doesn't really need to, because you used to manage to bring them, buy them, take them home, all in a day. I was bloody knackered by the end of it, mind you, but you know, we did it somehow. So yes, we've got far too relaxed to G all up a bit again. So yeah, there you go. Lots to choose from. All good stuff. Right. Anybody else needs to know anything? Then fire away. One kidney not be enough. Two would be a bit tough. Yeah, two's a bit many, I think. Being good gets you nowhere. Live a little, buy a machine. Exactly. That's kind of what I think. But yeah, trouble is it gets a bit out of hand after a while. But, you know, never mind. You can always sell them again, can't you? That's the thing. So don't drink, don't smoke, don't do drugs. But collecting is a bit of a drug, isn't it? In fact, it's quite a lot of a drug. So yeah, it's probably good I don't do any of those other things, because with my addictive personality to collecting things, I would probably go downhill very quickly if I start some of those other bad habits. I'll just stick with the bad habit I've got of collecting things. Never mind, eh? No, what somebody else asked me the other day about the double decker. Yes, the double decker works absolutely fine. There's an original motor in it. There's a couple of spare buses as well in the boxes. And it's spare bits that plug the holes to make it onto new pennies instead of old pennies. I think it was right on the cusp of decimalisation, that one probably. What else have people asked me about? Does that lucky wheel work? Yes, it does. Another spinning one's on old penny as well, this one. That's quite good fun. So it spins around all the time like in a track mode. When you put your penny in, it drops in the wheel and stops the wheel for a few seconds, and behind the wheel there's a little light that lights up to show you which number you've got. And it pays 3, 6 or 9. And it seems quite mean and quite addictive. I think it'd be a good one to operate. We played it quite a while before I got the 3 out of it. So yeah, I quite like that one. If I was an operator, I'd buy it. Anybody else ask me about anything I can think of? Not offhand. Yeah. So there you go. I used to be addicted to the hokey cokey, but I turned my life around and that's what it's all about. Well, absolutely. Yes. What can you say? What can you say? Right, well, I think that's probably it then, isn't it? I need more tea because this one's, my tea's gone wrong again. Look, it's definitely gone wrong. It needs to be empty, so that's never a good sign. So I should go make another cup of tea and carry on. But say, becoming a weekend to drop stuff off, it really needs to be tomorrow. Do let me know. I am or can be around all day, but once, as I say, probably by, hopefully it could be gone by early afternoon. So if you're coming any later than lunchtime, I need to know. Otherwise, I'll have gone home and you'll turn up and I won't be there. And then Sunday's probably off, unless it's really rainy, then it may well be on. So double check with me Saturday night, but don't bet on it. Super. We'll do it all again Sunday night. And yeah, have a jolly weekend, whatever you're up to. Yes. I was going to say something else, and I can't think what it was. Completely escaped me. It's trouble getting old, isn't it? Anyway, never mind. So yeah, don't forget to try and book in if you're coming with us Saturday night. Click the old event thing there and just pop your name in there, and anybody if you're coming with somebody else as well, to let us know so we can book the right number of people at the pub. And we'll have a jolly time, no doubt. There's lots of new things to see that Rob's got this year at Woodbank. New machines that went there last year. And then obviously there's all sorts of different things over at Darren's. So yeah, both very different as well, which is nice. So it'll be a good old jolly weekend, won't it? Right, I'll see you all Sunday night. Have fun. Nighty night.